It is in your best interest to start going to bed by 10 p.m. on every weeknight. You are in your 20s, you are not making the money that you want to be, you're not dating the people you want to be, you're not living the life you want to live. And by you acting like it's just magically going to appear in your lap one day, that with a snap of a finger, you're gonna get everything that you've ever wanted, you're being delusional. In order to get what you want, it has to start with you making strides and putting efforts towards actually achieving what you want. So we could start off financially. You might not be in your dream position. You might not be making your dream salary. But in order to take a step closer to that goal, by going to bed by 10, you're able to wake up by 6 or 7 easily, comfortably. And then you're up earlier and you're gonna have more time to get an extra job, do a side hustle, expand your business. Whatever state you're currently in financially, you're going to have more time. Even if you do the math and maybe you wake up later and you go to bed later, so you still have the same amount of hours awake in the day. When you're actually up earlier, it feels like the time just goes by so much slower. It feels like you have more time. And when you have more time, you feel as if you have more stuff to do, or you need to use that time more wisely and fill that time up with different activities. And the perfect activities for you can be to get a side hustle to make more money. Waking up past 8:30 is just unacceptable. Even past 7:30 is pretty bad, because there's people that will wake up earlier than you and then automatically have a significant head start in the day, and they might take that job that could have been yours. They might work on a business that becomes a competitor to you in the future, and then all of a sudden you're not making as much because they're doing way more with revenue. They have a greater market share. It's just, you gotta have that competitive nature. And if you're not waking up early, if you're not even willing to wake up early, all you have to do is go to bed an hour earlier than you're already doing. Hopefully you're not going to bed later than that. Hopefully you're not going to bed past like 12 or anything. But by going to bed earlier and just waking up earlier, it's literally one thing, but 95% of people watching this video won't do that. Guys, girls, men, women, no, they don't want to do it. They want to sleep in. And the thing is, it's not just waking up earlier, it's being productive once you wake up. See, a lot of people who do take this advice will simply do this. They will take their phone, set the alarm for 6:30 tomorrow. And when 6:30 comes, they're gonna look at their phone, click snooze, think they're only going to sleep for 10, 15 more minutes, but then snooze again, and again, and they end up actually getting out of bed 2 hours later than they initially said they would. That's not going to help you either. You have to be fully committed to just waking up earlier. And a big tip to actually help you get up and out of bed quickly, that's oftentimes the most difficult part, is actually getting out of your bed. You will wake up when you hear that alarm, but then you have the idea of, oh, man, I'm tired. Should I sleep for 10 more minutes? Let me sleep. Let me try it. And then 10 becomes 15, 20, 30. But in order to completely avoid this and actually get out of bed when you want to, when you said you were going to, do this. Take your phone, set the alarm, but instead of placing it on the side of your bed or even in your room, put it next to the bathroom, or put it in the bathroom. And then that way, when you hear it, you're going to have to get up out of bed to turn it off. You're not going to fall asleep with the alarm just going off. So you're going to get out of your bed, you're going to leave your bedroom and then turn it off. But by you getting out of bed already so quickly to turn it off, you've built up so much momentum. And now you feel as if you're ready to start the day. You don't have the urge. It's just not as easy for you to fail. It's not as easy for you to hit snooze because you've gotten out of bed already. Now you want to walk all the way back. You will immediately brush your teeth, use your restroom, do what you have to do, and get your day started. When I implemented this, I've noticed that my productivity has rose significantly, because I'm not going to hit snooze and then go all the way back to my room, when my feet have felt the cold, hard tiles in a bathroom. You have to try this. I'm trying to describe it the best way I possibly can. However, you need to actually try this for yourself to truly understand what I'm talking about, to truly understand how much easier it is to start your day. The two factors that will definitely determine whether you're actually able to be consistent with this is what time you're going into your bed, what time are you going to sleep at. Because it probably takes you around 30 minutes to an hour to actually fall asleep from once you turn off all the lights and then you go inside your bed. So you should be getting inside your bed around 9 to 9:30 and then going to bed around 10 to 10:30. And this means once you're in your bed, cell phone off, lights off, trying to fall asleep. But what factors into people not even being able to get in bed at this time is, what time are you coming home at? What time are you staying out with your friends till? Staying out past 10 p.m. on a weekday, you have to almost treat yourself like a child, because that discipline allows you to get to school early. Think about it. In middle school, elementary school, high school, your classes started at 7:30 or 8 a.m. So you have to actually get up 6:30, get ready, and start your day. Where did that go? Just because you've graduated college, you graduated university, doesn't mean you get to slack off. That discipline got you this far, so continue with it. Discipline got you this far, so continue with it. It's okay. It's okay to tell your friends you have a bedtime. Okay, you may not want to word it like that. You might want to just say you have things to take care of, you have chores to do, whatever. Come up with an excuse. But go to bed early. Don't let your friends be the reason that you're going to bed 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. Because at the end of the day, they're holding you back anyway. Those aren't going to be your friends long term. I'm telling you, when you actually establish the routine of going to bed early and waking up early, you're way more productive. And as a result, you will be a little more selfish with your time. You're not going to want to even stay out past like 8:30, 9 on a weekday. You probably don't even want to go out on a weekday. Going out one time a week, maybe on a Friday, do your thing. Maybe you oversleep by 30 minutes. Maybe you go to bed a little bit later than you initially would, and then as a result, you set your clock back a little bit. But that's in a rare occasion. That's once a week maybe. But if you're doing it consistently, going out late, and then late nights turn into late mornings, then you're being sloppy, you're not getting your work done, you're not going to get that promotion, you're not going to have the time to start your business, you're not going to have time to get in shape, you will not succeed as a human. Regardless of what your goals are, I know for a fact everybody watching this video wants to be in shape, have a great partner, and be financially free. In order to get there, in order to get progress in any one of these areas, the quickest, fastest, and one of the most effective things you can do is to simply get up early and go to bed early. This dynamic duo will get you so far in life and allow you to destroy 80% of competition just by this one thing. Try it for a week. See how you've been more productive. See what times you're waking up, what time you're going to bed at. And just notice the success coming your way. You might not get it tomorrow, but this consistency that you apply to your life will trickle into other areas of your life, and you'll be more consistent, more disciplined in other areas, and you'll get that progress that you've been so desperate to see.